This part of the day will be dedicated to you understanding what a WebQuest is, why we would want to use this kind of technology, and then how and where to make them at. The idea of the WebQuest comes from Bernie Dodge, who developed the idea in 1995 at San Diego State University. WebQuest use information and resources from the World Wide Web for inquiry-based instructional activities. Bernie Dodge, a WebQuest pioneer, describes a WebQuest as an inquiry-oriented activity in which most or all of the information used by learners is drawn from the web. WebQuests are designed to use learners' time well, to focus on using information rather than looking for it, and to support learners' thinking at the levels of analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. The idea of using WebQuests are that they are internet-based and students will use them to answer important questions about your content area using internet resources that you have supplied for them. What does a WebQuest look like then? They are all usually built in the same fashion. The beginning part, or the introduction, will lead your students into a task of some kind relating to your curriculum or content area. They will then move this will then move your students into the process, or the way in which they would complete their task at hand. The process is the meat of the assignment, where you would put things like your instructions, worksheets, links, and other guides that will help your students successfully complete the task. You would also find an evaluation page, which provides a rubric to show students how you will be assessing what they have done, and ultimately a conclusion, which will allow your students to see if they are indeed on the right track with the assignment or on how to extend the activity into the future. At this point today, we would best be served by looking at some WebQuests already completed or done so that you can play around with what they are and the features that they have. Here are a couple sites that you can visit that will allow you to search for WebQuests to look at.